Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Ted from Tap Sac, and today I'm here at the Hideout, which is a local game shop in Singapore. And I'm joined here by my friends Lester and Benny. Today we've got Ravnica Cluedo edition early. We're going to open it on camera and see what's inside. We're going to go through the rules, how we're going to play this MTG variant. Okay, Ravnica Cluedo edition, what does it include? Let's look at the back. So, play Magic with a killer twist. It's a unique Cluedo-inspired spin on Magic the Gathering. So there are two ways to win. You can hurl spells at your opponents, like a normal Magic game, or you can deduce the winner. So each box has 8 Cluedo edition booster packs. Each has 20 cards. There's also a Shockland box topper, which cannot be found in any other MKM product. And there's other stuff that's related to Cluedo, such as evidence notepad, hidden info screens, case file envelope, and the card box. Okay, so let's open the box. This is unlike any other box, I think, that they do.
You can use it as a different sort of deck box to keep all your other
goodies.
MTG goodies, right?
It's a bit like a bundle box, but it's more rectangular. So the Ravnica Cluedo edition, nice. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the 8 packs, which are you can't tell what's inside, but each are tied to a guild in Ravnica. So later on we'll be using these to play. And then we have one of these.
What are these?
No idea. Oh, okay, these must be the
weapons, yeah.
And I guess the suspects and the locations. So let's open this now actually. We're going to need to open them. Alright, so we've got wrench. I think these are also found in the
I think they come in like
the regular
set, right? So
yeah. Candlestick, lead pipe, knife, rope. Okay, these are locations, which are lands in terms of Magic. So they are tap lands, and you also can investigate. I think these are also in the normal set. Just that they have different names: conservatory, dining room, hall, kitchen. There's 12 locations. Lounge, secret passage, study, and these are the characters.
Yeah.
So it looks like there might be one for each color. We've got Apothecary White, 3/4 creature with vigilance. Whenever you pack, create a food token. And then you can pay white and tap X, untap foods, create X 1/1s. Senator Peacock, also 3/4, 5 mana. Artifacts you control are clues. And then whenever you sacrifice a clue, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Black is Mastermind Plum, 3 mana 2/2. Whenever Plum attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If an artifact card was exiled this way, create a treasure token. Whenever you cast a spell, if mana from a treasure was cast, use to cast it, draw a card and lose 1 life. Headliner Scarlet, 4 mana 3/3 haste. When it ETBs, creatures target player controls can't block this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down in the loop and play that card this turn. I think this is pretty nice. And green is Emissary. Green, 5 mana 3/3. Whenever this attacks, starting with you, each player votes for profit or security. You create treasures equal to twice the number of profit votes and put +1/+1 counters on each creature you control equal to the number of security votes. Wow.
Nice. Green doing green stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it loves to do
This
this.
one's so strong. I don't know. Okay.
is that another
Oh,
one?
it's another one. Last one. Oh, there's a mustard. Yeah,
Co-
Benny was saying.
Commander Mustard, right? Instead of Colonel Mustard.
Oh, okay, from Cluedo. is it?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 mana, 5/5 vigilance. Soldiers have vigilance, trample, and haste.
Wow.
And 4 mana, soldiers you control gain. Whenever this creature attacks, you use 1 damage to defending player. Wow,
That's quite strong.
That is pretty strong.
that's very strong. No wonder, you're thinking about building that.
Of course.
Okay, alright, let's look at the next things.
So is this like the instructions?
This might be instructions. Let's see what this is.
So quite.
I think this is like your individual player.
Oh.
Maybe sort of like your screen so that you can block.
To block, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what they do in Cluedo?
Yeah, because you're all detectives, right? So you don't know who the murderer is, and you need to like find out.
So I guess you'll be putting it like that in front of your table. Okay, that's nice. Then let's look at what else is inside. We have the
Detective sheet,
Detective
like
sheet.
your Cluedo, your normal Cluedo game where you use the process of elimination to find out who's the suspect, who's the killer, what weapon he used, and which location that he used, right?
So each player will get 1, and then you kind of check off.
Check off.
Okay, that's good. Oh, this is the box stopper. So there's a shotgun box
Oh,
stopper.
exciting.
So later on you can open it at the end.
Confidential.
Confidential.
It's
this-
probably the
So this
location,
is for
murderer, and
the killer,
weapon.
the location, and the thing. So.
Okay.
Like any other game, you sort of like shuffle them into the 3 piles: the killer, the weapon, and the location. And then once you shuffle, you pick the top one of each pile, and then you put it inside. So nobody knows who's the killer, nobody knows what's the weapon and the location.
Okay, cool. I think we're gonna do that very soon. Once we go through the rules, and then okay, this is nothing. All right, so I think we can just read quickly the rules. Oh wow! Wow, nice. My esteemed colleague, you're hereby invited to my humble home for an evening of dinner and conversation. A meeting of the minds on the future of guild unity. Bring only an open heart, a sympathetic ear, and an empty stomach. And don't be late. Guild mage, body.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, this must be the rules. Oh, that's pretty long. Okay, so guild mage body is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, one of his 6 invited guests is responsible. So which are the 6 creatures we saw just now? So the objective is to free for all multiplayer game with 2 paths to victory. You can either guess the
I see.
guess the murderer, or you win the game through damage.
So classic Cluedo plus magic element, right? So if anybody who's not familiar with Cluedo is like a game where this person whose name is Bodhi, I mean for magic flavor, right? Guild Mage Bodhi has invited everybody into the manor to have an agreement or what was it? I can't remember, but it's here to discussion, right? And then when everybody turns up, he is slain in his manor, and then everybody needs to do the detective work to like find out who's the killer and what's the weapon and what's the location.
Yeah.
So 2 paths. Either you solve the Cluedo way where you I think you accuse somebody and then you need to give the correct answer, and then if it's wrong, I think you lose. You lose the game.
Oh, if it's wrong, I think here you won't lose, but you can only win by defeating all your other opponents.
Last man standing.
Yeah. So let's go through the setup quickly. So we each get 2 booster packs. So later on we'll get 2 of these, and we will shuffle them together and play them right out of the box. Alright. open the Cluedo booster and separate the 21 evidence cards into three
Yeah,
piles.
three
Yeah,
piles,
just
yeah.
now. Okay. So we shuffle randomly and pick one of each. Place the top card of each pile into the case file envelope, which
Yes.
is this one, the case file envelope, so that no player can see the evidence cards. Then reveal the top two cards of the room pile and set them aside. Okay, so that cuts down the number of options, I guess. Shuffle the remaining suspect weapon and room cards together and deal them out face down to each player.
Yeah.
Okay, keep these evidence cards separate from your library and hidden from other players. Yeah, so that's where the, I guess,
Cluedo element comes in, right?
that's the board comes in if you want to like block block people from seeing your cards. Hand out a writing utensil and sheet from the evidence notepad to
Yeah.
each player, okay, to record evidence. Okay. Look at your evidence cards and the two revealed rooms and mark them on your sheet, okay, so that you can cross them out.
Yeah.
Alright, so to play, very simple. Start the game with 30 life, so more than our usual 20. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you must make a suggestion. Say, I suggest that the crime was committed by a suspect with the weapon in the room. That player then secretly shows you one of the evidence cards from your suggestion, if they have one. If they have more than one card, they choose which to show you. Okay. If your creatures deal combat damage to multiple players at the same time and you make a suggestion, the player closest to your left that was dealt damage shows you an evidence card from your suggestion, if possible. If they can't, then the next player to the left that was dealt damage will attempt to show you the card and so on. Okay, and so on and so forth. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't made a suggestion, you may exile cards with total mana value 6 or greater from your graveyard to do so. If you do, follow the rules above as if you had dealt combat damage to each player. Okay, so you always have a chance to
make a suggestion. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you show an evidence card to another player, you create a treasure token. Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that means you get a benefit, I mean, even though you show the evidence.
You lose the game review. So you don't win just by killing your other players. Like if they lose the game, you still review your evidence. So essentially you're still playing Cluedo.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's like a 3 or 4 player game, if one knocks out one player, the loser will review the evidence cards, and then any player can still guess, right? Yeah. Think you know who did it? At the beginning of your end step, after any suggestions have been made, you can make an accusation to solve the murder weapon. Say I accuse suspect of murdering Bodhi with the weapon in the room. Then check the case file envelope without letting other players see the evidence cards inside. You can make only one accusation per game. So be careful.
Right.
Yeah.
So once you make the accusation, you see this,
Yeah.
and then you know whether or not it was
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so if you name all correctly, you win the game. If your accusation was wrong, put the cards back in the envelope and keep them hidden from the other players. You can't make a suggestion or accusations for the rest of the game. But you must still respond to any from any players. Don't lose hope. Even though you can't solve the murder, you can still win the game by defeating
Killing everybody else. Last man standing.
It didn't matter, just attack.
Yeah.
History is what I say
I'm
it is.
not right. I'm not right, but just kill everybody. Just so everybody is.
Okay, nice. So this will be very useful, I think, later on. All right. So lastly, I think let's open up the shop.
Oh, yes.
That was the best one we can get. Honestly, breeding pool.
Breeding pool? I think my hands on Steam Vents.
Oh, Steam
I
Vents.
think Steam Vents is quite a good card. A lot of people play Demir, which
Those are the popular colors.
or Blood
Steve
Cream.
Vance is blue,
Blood
blue
Cream.
red.
Blue
red.
Watery
Blue.
gray.
Steam
Watery
Vents is
grey,
blue red,
yeah.
Watery grey is blue
Demir,
red.
yeah.
Anything that's blue is nice. But I
course.
think this will not have blue.
You never know.
Whoop!
Oh, Steve Vance. Hold it.
Hey, it's not
Nice.
rigged. It's not rigged.
It's Lester's luck.
Yeah.
Anything he says will come on camera. So, yeah, nice. Steve Vance. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna pack up, rearrange some stuff, and then we're gonna play the Cluedo game itself so you can take a look. Right, see you later.